Hello and welcome to Braintree High School for today's live stream broadcast of Braintree Baseball, getting set to take on Brockton as we are ready for the opening pitch. And the first pitch of the game in there for strike one from Braintree's starter here today, King. Braintree in the midst of a very busy week here during school vacation week. Win yesterday on the road, also had a victory on Sunday. Looking for their fourth consecutive victory as this one's popped up. Ranging back at short and able to make the catch will be Brooks. So Braintree with a quick out here to begin this ball game. So we play here in the top half of the first. Braintree at 4-1 on the season, facing off against Brockton at 1-3. So Braintree with the victory yesterday over Dennis Yarmouth, 8-4 in extra innings. Beat North Quincy on Sunday 8-6. Last week a victory over Newton North 10-0. And beating Weymouth 6-3. So Braintree with some close games and some wins by a handful of runs. And now trying to continue the trend. So a pop up to shortstop to begin this game, and a swing and a miss on a good off-speed pitch. Genatasio, who will pitch on the other side for the Boxers. Non-league matchup. They played each other last year. Brockton getting the better of Braintree, so Womps obviously with revenge on their mind, trying to keep the winning streak going. Give the Braintree defense in a moment as the off-speed pitch is in there. Strike three, and a beautiful pitch for strike three. This 2 up and 2 down here in the first. So across the infield for Braintree will be O'Rourke at third, the shortstop Brooks, Rucky at second, and over at first base, Canavan. In the outfield for Braintree, Garrity in left field, Regan in center, and out in right field for Braintree, Willie Titley, as this one is knocked out of play. With the catcher here today is Bossy, or the starter, King, who has the first two here in the top half of the first. Looking for a clean inning, as the Braintree Bats, who have been very good, really over the pretty much the beginning of the season. Even with the loss to Walpole, they got things going late in that game to make things very interesting, as that one pounded in front of the strike. And so far, King continues to find the zone, which is obviously a very welcome sight for head coach O'Connell. So far, LaRusso and Genatasio have been retired, with Perez now at the dish. The third baseman, as that one just missed, another close pitch. Right now nibbling on the corners. A noontime start here on Wednesday. As this one blasted out to left center field, that's going to be a long carry, but able to track that one down, and that one seemed to die out there in the outfield as Braintree is able to make the catch to end the inning. Garrity to track it down, and they go 1-2-3 here in the top half of the first. The Braintree Bats will get a chance in a scoreless game. Bottom half of the first as Brooks getting ready to lead things off for the Braintree offense. First pitch swing, a ground ball to short. And the throw across is low, but it is going to be fielded for the opening out. So Braintree retired on the first pitch here of the first. Brooks obviously with very good speed, trying to get down the line. Made it a much closer play and maybe made that throw a little bit off the mark, but able to make the play for the first out. So ground out to shortstop. Begins the bottom half for the Braintree offense. Off-speed pitch, hangs inside. So Regan right now batting in the 2 spot. Seen him move around in the order. He's batting in the 3 spot in the game against Walpole, but has moved down with a good start to the season with the bat. As the number 2 hitter in the Braintree order. Playing center field, had a phenomenal catch in that loss to Walpole. Outfield pretty shallow in the outfield right now for the Boxers. Braintree's had a handful of big hits this season. The way the ball kind of died down on that swing back in the top half of this inning to the 3-hitter, Perez. Kind of seemed like maybe the ball will die out there in the outfield. Getting ready on the pitch, and this one a mile high. First baseman, second baseman ranging, and the right fielder also in, and somebody made the catch as it is put away for the second out here, and the second baseman ends up being the one to make the catch. That became much more of an adventure than it should have been, as the two didn't necessarily call each other off, and that almost turned into a collision out there in the outfield. But it works out for Brockton, who now have retired the first two here of the inning. So it'll take something here for Canavan for this inning to continue. Left-handed hitter, Braintree first baseman, with nobody on and two down. Off speed, and that one is in for strike one. Ground out and a pop-up here to begin this inning. Braintree looking to get something started here with two outs. And Canavan late on that one, and he's down in the hole. Brockton went 1-2-3 in the top half of this inning. Braintree in danger of doing the same here in the bottom half of the first. And the pitch, that one well off the zone. That one not tempting to swing at, but obviously with plenty to spoil. A noontime start. Wonder if that has any effect at all. Braintree will play tomorrow at 11 o'clock at Norwood as the off-speed pitch bounces in front of the plate. So they're disciplined to now make it a 2-2 count. And this one starting just before noontime, actually right around 11:55. Starter is ready, and this one blasted to left but foul. Now the long at bat, Canavan really has seen the ball well. Here to begin the early season. Braintree now 5 games in, so a quarter of the way through their schedule, and they're off to a nice 80% winning percentage at 4-1. Ready, and Canavan blasted out to the gap in left center field. That one's going to get down, no problem, as Canavan digs for second base, and he will stop there on a 2-out double. Talked about the defense playing very shallow in the outfield. That one got over the head in a hurry, and Braintree has something going now with 2 down. So we'll see if O'Rourke can drive him home here with 2 outs in the inning, a runner in scoring position. Lots of room in left center field. They really have shifted the outfield closer to the right field side of the outfield. And the pitch. O'Rourke takes the first pitch low. Uhas in the on-deck circle if the inning continues. Canavan at second with 2 down here in the bottom half of the inning. And that one now off the plate. So battling here with the Braintree cleanup hitter. Genatasio now has fallen behind. Trying to remain disciplined is O'Rourke. You're generally going to get a good pitch to hit on a 2-0. And he does swing at it. Blasts this one out to left field, and it tails a little bit back in that same direction and able to make the catch as the outfield was busy in the inning. So Braintree with a 2-out double, but nothing to score. And then we head to the second inning in a scoreless game. Top half of the second inning as King backing out for another inning of work and delivers another first pitch strike. Right down at the knees, 4, 5, and 6 in the Brockton order here in the second inning. And a late swing and a miss, a good one. King really has it going here early in this game. And the offering is down, and a swing and a miss. And a second strikeout of the early outing for King. Really has found a lot of swing and misses, hasn't pitched to a ton of contact. And a strikeout for Zeke to begin the inning. So they'll take up the outfielder, Wagner, batting in the 5 spot, as that one is low for a ball. Defense back on the infield as this one is inside and for the first time down in the count. Brockton looking for the first base runner here of the game as this one's lifted out of play. King ready, winds and fires, and that one is off the plate. So again, the hitter in the driver's seat. Trying to battle back, this one on the ground to third base, and it is a foul ball. That one had a little bit of English on it. Looked like maybe it would roll back towards fair territory, but base runner was not really moving down the line, so that was fortunate for them. But that ball did roll foul. So the count now fills up. Fan 2 of the first 4 that he has faced has King. Right-hander getting ready, winds and fires, and just missed off the plate. That one just off the edge on another close pitch, and able to draw a walk as the first base runner for Brockton is aboard. So we'll see if the runner at some point here in the at-bat will try and take off. Short lead over there at first base, and the pitch hangs inside. And the offering this one to the screen, so the count now evens at a ball and a strike. This one on the ground to shortstop, a play to second for 1, back to first, a chance for 2, and they got it. Turned on the infield as the Braintree defense turns a double play to end the inning. So a very quick erase of the 1-out walk, and the Braintree Bats will get a chance again in a scoreless game. Bottom half of the second as we continue our live stream here of Braintree baseball against Brockton. And what has been a scoreless game so far, as the Braintree Bats will see their 5, 6, and 7 hitters here in the inning. As Uhas leads things off and very promptly delivers it into center field. Braintree with their second hit of the game, first that was not for extra bases. That was a 2-out double back in the first inning from Canavan. And now a leadoff hit for Uhas. Braintree has the leadoff man aboard. And that'll bring up Garrity. We'll see if Braintree goes into a sacrifice early, trying to get the first run of this game. Third baseman expecting potentially that bunt. No sign of a bunt on the first pitch, and a taken strike from Garrity. Braintree left fielder. Decent lead over at first base. The pitcher winds and fires, and this one on the ground to shortstop. It's going to find its way through. So back-to-back singles begin the inning, and Braintree has an opportunity here to get the game's first run. Good piece of hitting there, taking that one through the left side of the infield. Braintree now threatening here in the second. Going to bring up the pitcher King, who's going to also hit. Genetasio in a bit of a jam here in the second. We search for our first run of this ball game. Braintree now with their third hit of the game, and King is squaring very early as they try and move both base runners over. Not able to get the ball down in fair territory, as that's a foul ball. So King trying to do a job here. Obviously can't expect that he hits very often. But as the pitcher, he's getting the opportunity to swing. And right now trying to do his job with the bat. Trying to get down the sacrifice. The first baseman literally almost on top of the hitter. I don't think I've ever seen somebody that close to the batter. It's actually very dangerous to be that close. And there's no guarantee that he does bunt either. Braintree could decide to swing. King is again showing and takes it back and takes the ball. 1-1 the count. King obviously would like to get the ball down the third base line as the first baseman is right there on the grass. And again, the throw down to second, not in time. Drawing the throw is Juhas, who's had to get dirty. Consecutive singles for Braintree and the offense with a great opportunity here to score. Excellent lead over there at second base as the pitcher this time will go to the plate and misses as the throw down will not be in time, and Braintree continues to try and draw throws, whether it's from the pitcher or the catcher, hoping maybe for a missed throw. All right, 2-1 count here to King. As King drops it down, this one a good bunt back towards the mound. The first baseman takes it himself, and the sacrifice is successful. So King, who's pitched great through the first two innings, gets the job done with the sacrifice, and Braintree has moved them both over to second and third. Both the pitcher and first baseman were right there to make that play. It's all about which one was going to do it, as the second baseman had to cover the bag. And now the infield has come in here early in this game, obviously expecting to try and keep it close. Pretty surprising here in the second inning to see that, but Braintree will have an opportunity here with Rucky at the dish, and the pitch is down. So the home team hoping for the game's first run or runs. And now Rucky with an opportunity to deliver. Again in at the grass at this first baseman, as this one a called strike, and tough call to take there for Rucky. Didn't look like that was a strike from here. So 1-1 count. Braintree with runners at second and third, still just the one out. Bottom half of the second inning. And that one hangs up top. Bossy in the on-deck circle as the 9-hitter. Waiting for a chance. May have an opportunity with the bases loaded. Probably going to get a good pitch to hit here, unless he's taking. And the offering, and he does go after it and spoils it to the screen. Braintree continuing to work the count. Runners leading from second and third. Braintree with a couple hits in the inning. They'd like one more. And the pitch, and that one misses, and the runner now can take off for the plate, and he will get there as Braintree scores the game's first run as that one gets away. So Rucky doing his job, which is waving the runner through as that one got far enough away Although that was a little bit of a start and stop from Juhas, and I thought maybe his momentum was going in the wrong direction, and it would have been a much closer play, but ended up being a cakewalk on the way home, as he didn't even have to slide. So Braintree with the game's first run. And now the pitch, and that one knocked out of play. So the count continues. Long at bat here, as Braintree has scored the game's first run. So Juhas coming around to score. Garrity now at third. So Braintree with some aggressive base running here in the inning. It's paid off for him. Trying to improve their 4-1 record. This one towards the outfield. And we'll see if Braintree considers a tag here. It's not very deep as the runner does take off. The throw towards the plate is going to be close. And now they have caught him in the rundown as Braintree in the midst of a tough play to get out of, and they get out of it. And head coach O'Connell obviously sending, and that was a risky situation. That was not very deep, and the throw was a good one. But Braintree obviously had a chance there, and they decided to go for it and end up scoring one, but could have had a bigger inning. As Braintree does capitalize with the one run, but certainly left a lot to be desired in the inning as we head to the third, 1-0 Braintree. Back here at Braintree High School, top half of the third inning, as Braintree has scored the game's first run. Juhas coming around to score on the wild pitch. So King back onto the mound, his third inning of work. He has retired the first 6, did get a little help from his defense back in the second inning with the double play that ended the inning. This one with some backspin, King's going to take it himself, and the on-handed flip routine for the first out. Always very helpful when the pitcher can feel the position. That one did have some backspin on it. Looks pretty routine, but certainly can create some problems if you try and pick that one up with a bare hand. But he used the glove that time, which took away that backspin. As King delivers, first pitch, down at the knees, a strike. So 7, 8, and 9 in the inning. 7-hitter Finn has been retired. Lambert now stands in. Shortstop. As King down and missed this time. Good spot, though, on the inner half of the plate. He hasn't missed high very often here in this game. As Braintree starting to get some stirring going towards their bullpen. Expected a bullpen-type game as that fastball at the knees and a strike. So he's ahead of the shortstop. 1-2 now. He's fanned 2 through the first 2. Looking for another strikeout. And he's ready. And this one on the ground. Right side of the infield. He'll have to cover himself. And able to do so as Canavan flips it to him. 2 up, 2 down as the Braintree defense doing its job. So a ground out to the pitcher and a ground out to first. As is the number 9 hitter, Vallega. Off speed on the ground again, this one to short. Brooks down with plenty of time to throw it. Gets it there in time, and the long stretch of Canavan able to keep contact with the bag, and a very quick 1-2-3 inning for the Boxers as the Braintree Bats will get another opportunity with a 1-0 lead. Back here at Braintree High School, getting ready for the bottom half of the third inning. Like Wassel in the coverage here on BCAM TV as we are ready to begin the inning. So 9-1-2 in the Braintree order. As Bossy, first pitch swing, rips it to third, and a great catch on a hard shot off the bat as Bossy has extra bases taken away from him on a reactionary play over there at third. Braintree with a good swing that time. But both defenses have made some big plays, including one that ended last inning as the runner was gunned down at the plate. So it's the top of the order for Brooks, who grounded out to shortstop back in the first inning. So the Boxers haven't really been able to get much going with their bats, but right now their pitcher, Genitalcio, able to keep Braintree close here with just the 1 run on the board. Second time through the Braintree order as Brooks with the half-hearted swing. This one on the ground, and that's going to turn into an infield hit. So Brooks did not mean to do that, and the excuse me swing finds his way on. Once it got past the pitcher, you knew he was going to reach with his speed. And Braintree with the base runner. So not only does he get the speed on the bases, opens up many different things, including a stolen base attempt. So Braintree with another hit. They've got 4 hits to their total, 3 of which have been singles, and that first pitch swinging, this one roped to left, but a foul ball. Regan, who popped up to second his first time, trying to deliver this time with the bat. Didn't give Brooks an opportunity to steal that last time before the pitch. As time is called. So Braintree with yet another base runner. Home team trying to add on to a 1-0 lead. As the pitcher delivers, this one on the ground and foul. Brooks was taking off quickly that time. Brooks with a sizable lead at first. See if he takes off, and he has to draw a throw this time. Pitcher getting ready. Look over at first. Runner takes off. Pitch on the ground. This one to third. It's going to get through. And now Brooks thought about third and decides against it. Probably a smart play with the outfielder charging. And with the runner in motion, that disrupted the defense just enough to get that ball through. So Braintree for the second straight inning has 2 hits in a row. Canavan now steps in. He doubled his last time into the gap in left center. Looking to deliver Braintree some more offense. Brooks almost certainly could score on a base hit. Runners at first and second with 1 down, and the first pitch in there for a strike. Braintree has swung at a handful of first pitches here in this game. That time, Canavan deciding against it. Second time through the Braintree order as Canavan on the ground to third base off the glove, and now that'll allow everybody to reach. That one sharply hit, but certainly playable over there at third, and that keeps the inning going. So the Braintree bats now have loaded up the bases here with 1 out. We're down as the game's first miscue. Could certainly go either way with that one, as hard as that one was hit. Could go as a base hit or an error. If you're a hitter, of course, you want that base hit. It's all depending on who's scoring. So O'Rourke, who flied out to left his first time, trying to drive home some more runs. Braintree has him loaded in a big spot here in this game in the third inning. As this one out to the outfield, it's going to get down. 1 run going to come across. Regan going to come around, and he will score no problem as Braintree has cashed in on a couple of runs here on a 2-run single off the bat of O'Rourke. Braintree has opened it up now, a 3-0 lead. Everybody trying to keep it going. That's 4 straight hitters that have now reached for Braintree as they get another left-handed hitter. That's 3 in a row now. Here as Juhas stands in, and that one bounces right on the plate, able to make the play. So 2 more base runners aboard right now for Braintree as they try and add to a 3-0 lead. Pitch on the way, and that one's down. So Brockton right now in a tough spot, down 3-0 here on the road. Braintree with 2 more base runners on, still just the 1 out. And that one was sharply hit too, off the bat of Bossy, who lined out to third to begin this inning. As this one lifted out towards center field, that one sharply hit as well. As the ball will be caught, and Braintree not tagging here. So Brockton gets a big out there for the second one, as Braintree with another good swing at the baseball. Garrity singled back in the second inning. Trying to go 2 for 2 with the bat, and the pitch is low. King with the bat in his hand in the on-deck circle. Braintree may go back to King for the 4th inning. And the pitch. And this one nubbed foul, as it takes a weird bounce and does end up in foul ground. Getting ready now, and the pitcher missing off the plate. Russo behind the plate has been busy. Both sides have used the same pitcher through the first 3 innings plus. As the pickoff play at second, not in time. Seen him go to that second base bag a couple times the last 2 innings, trying to pick off the runner. And now the throw to first. So they try and pick off at second, now pick off at first, neither successful. Braintree with a scoreless first, but able to get 1 in the second. They've scored twice so far here in the third. 2-out hit could provide more offense. And that one hangs up high, and again a throw down to second, not in time. Brockton very aggressive with the baseball, trying to throw it to the bases and take somebody off. Braintree's been ready for those pickoff plays. As this one goes to the plate, and Garrity with a swing and a miss. Seems like Garrity's been up there for a while now with all these pickoff plays. Boxer's trying to keep it here at 3-0. Braintree looking to extend it. And the pitch, and Garrity in the air. This one's going to be a tough play to handle. And foul ground, first baseman ranging and able to make a lunging catch to end the inning. So Braintree does leave 2 aboard, but they score a pair here in inning 3, and we head to the 4th with Braintree leading 3-0. Top half of the 4th inning. Braintree with 2 more in the 3rd, and a swing and a foul tip here to begin the inning. So second time through for Brockton, as they have the top of the order now, 1, 2, and 3 here in the 4th inning, still against King. It's been a bit of a surprise. Braintree was expecting to have to use multiple arms here today, but certainly if they can get through at least 4 innings with him for the game tomorrow, that's huge for the Braintree pitching. As this one on the infield in foul ground, as it tails now towards the shortstop Brooks, who makes the play. You got a much better look at it. And O'Rourke battling the sun. Didn't have a great look, but the shortstop took charge. And the first out here of the 4th. So a pop-up for LaRusso to short last time, this time to third. As the pitcher, Genetasio now batting for the second time. He struck out looking back in the first, and a wild swing and a miss. Brockton with not many base runners. Just that one that reached on a walk but it was very quickly erased by the double play ball as he goes back to the outside corner and delivers on the frame. Sitting in the driver's seat now is King, 0-2, ahead of the hitter. Right-hander ready, winds and fires, and that one made contact with the batter. Tough mistake there with 2 strikes, and Genatasio able to find his way on, still without the benefit of a hit, but that's tough there with an 0-2 count. Obviously didn't intend, but that ball did not break the way he anticipated and ended up hitting the batter with 2 strikes. So a gift base runner there for Brockton, as there's now a runner on with 1 down. Perez, who had the longest hit ball for the Brockton offense, flied out to left his first time. Defense shading up the middle again, hoping for another ground ball double play to end the inning. Canavan holds him close at first, and the pitch is inside. A lot of ground balls induced by King. He'd like another one. Single run in the second, 2 in the third for the Braintree offense. They lead 3-0 here in the fourth. Brockton with the base runner with 1 down, and a nice off-speed pitch finds the outside corner. One of the better pitches King has thrown. Ready, and again, same spot and the same result. A second strike. So King going right back to the outside corner. See if he goes back in that direction or if he tries to go upstairs with 2 strikes. Runner not going as the pitch is down and in. Beautiful afternoon for a baseball game. Braintree right now enjoying a 3-0 lead. Visitors from Brockton right now with the runner on at first and 1 out, and this one sharply to short, and it finds its way through. So Perez hits this ball hard the second time, and now he is on base as this 2 on, trying to battle back from a 3-0 deficit. And King for the first time has allowed a hit. So an excellent opportunity here for Brockton to try and get right back in this game with a base hit. Braintree's lead of 3-0 now in jeopardy. Neither base runner being held on, as that one is cut on and missed. Continues to try and wear away at that outside corner, looking for some soft contact here. The cleanup hitter for the Boxers. And this one tap foul, and he's ahead again. Now trying to finish it off. So he's got 2 strikes on the hitter. Could really use a strikeout. Try and keep those base runners at first and second without an advance. And the 2-strike pitch. And this one blasted to left field. Long run out there in left field, but not enough room to make the catch. King with a couple looks in the direction of second. Winds and fires, and this one to the outfield to center. Playable out there. Shades down for Regan. Able to make the catch, and there's 2 down. And a very strong throw from the outfield, showcasing his talents. Didn't necessarily need the throw because obviously there wasn't going to be any advance there. So an important second out for the starter, King. As the Brockton bullpen was busy during this half inning. Might have a new pitcher in the bottom half of this fourth with Braintree's lead of 3-0. So it's a pop-up to begin the inning, then a hit batter and a single, and the fly out to center. There's 2 on and now 2 down. King, first pitch, is in there for a strike. Continues to battle. Here in his 4th inning of work. The Braintree lead right now stands at 3-0. Continuing our live stream broadcast here on VCAM TV. King with a few looks in the direction a second again. Right-hander is ready, and to the outside part of the plate, doesn't get the call this time. Pretty similar spot from the pitch before. This time doesn't get the strike call. King to the plate and gets the call this time and continues on that edge. Gets a generous call this time. Thought the pitch before that was actually better than that pitch was. King with 2 strikeouts, hasn't had one since the 2nd inning. Would really love one now with 2 on and 2 down. The righty ready, winds and fires, and again on the edge, just off the plate. Every single pitch in the at-bat has been in that spot on the plate. Important pitch for King. And did he go around? Yes, he did. He strikes him out on a nice pitch from King, the off-speed pitch, able to fan the hitter, and he was fooled on the pitch. And the Boxers leave their best opportunity on the board as they strand 2 here in the top half of the 4th, and the Braintree Bats will look to keep it going with a 3-0 lead. Bottom half of the 4th inning. 3-0 lead for the home team as the first pitch is off the plate. So 7, 8, and 9 in the Braintree order. King, Rucky, and Bossy, the expected trio for Braintree with that 3-0 lead. A big-time strikeout ending the top half of this inning, and it looks like Braintree may be going to the bullpen for the 5th inning as they have some action tossing out in their bullpen right now. King, who had a sacrifice his last time, able to move base runners over from 1st and 2nd to 2nd and 3rd with the sacrifice bunt, as this one in the air and in foul ground, long run, and they're not going to get there as the umpire maybe disrupted that play just enough for that ball to drop. There's a lot of foul ground along that side, but the fence does come up in a hurry and very difficult to read in foul ground. I've seen a lot of balls end up being caught with the wind and get pushed back, whether it's towards the field of play or just towards the field in general. It looks like it's going to go out of play. So King gets another opportunity here with the bat as the left-hander reliever into the game as this one is knocked over the screen. So Brockton right now at 1-3 on the season. Braintree in the opposite direction, standing at 4-1. Base runners have been plenty for Braintree in this game. They've had one in every inning so far. Lefty ready, winds and fires, and this one cued foul. So King able to keep the at-bat going as the Braintree bullpen work continues. Reliever ready, and this one is just tap foul off the end of the bat. Long at bat here to begin the inning. 7, 8, 9 hitters for Braintree. Here in the bottom half of the 4th in a non-league game. As that one just missed. Ready now on the rubber. Winds and fires. And King able to spoil off another. Long at bat as King tries to find his way on for the first time here today. And this one sharply hit middle of the infield, and it's going to find its way through. So the long at bat pays off for King, who takes a wide turn of the bag at first and heads back in that direction with a leadoff single. Braintree's 7th hit of the game, 6 of which have been singles. Rucky trying to get in the hitting parade. Flied out sharply to right field his first time. Ended up turning into a double play as Braintree was caught trying to get to the plate in a sacrifice. Haven't seen a stolen base yet here in this game as King leads at first. The pitcher winds and fires, and this one is inside. Protective glove on the right hand right now of King. See a lot more players with that. As that one missed off the plate. Braintree would love to have the first 2 aboard. Try and give themselves a little bit of breathing room here in this inning. And what right now is a 3-0 game, but obviously Braintree in command now. As that's a strike. Lefty ready, and this one in the air. Second baseman, shortstop in the same vicinity, and it is a pop-up. Caught by the second baseman. Able to put it away. And the at-bat ends for Rucky. So now takes an 0 for 2 back to the dugout. A couple of Braintree hitters having trouble getting line drives on some of these pitches. Getting underneath the baseball and popping it up instead of a nice smooth line drive to the outfield. And this isn't a line drive to the outfield. That's going to find its way down on a first pitch swing from Bossy, who this time finds his way on after a sharp hit last time that was caught by the third baseman on a rope. But Bossy does find his way on with another Braintree single. Just talking about swings, and that was a clinic put on by Bossy, who's going to be run for here. Braintree with a courtesy runner for the catcher. So Casey going to run for Bossy, as Braintree has 2 more on. Base runners in every inning so far. Only inning they did not score to this point was the first inning. Obviously haven't scored yet here in the 4th, but they're threatening. Infield in at first base. So top of the order for Braintree. Brooks, who singled his last time on an infield hit. 1 for 2 in this game. Braintree trying to use the top half of the order to get things going. And spins him back, but takes a strike. As this one sharply hit to short. Tough play and not able to make it, as the runner will be held at third, and the throw will not lure the runner to take off. So a nice throw from the outfield, and the bases now are filled up as Braintree has an excellent opportunity to open things up here in the 4th. Second hit of the game for Brooks. Braintree now with their 9th hit of the game, as they have filled it up. Regan singled his last time. He's also popped up. He's 1 for 2. The infield is in for Brockton. Braintree trying to blow it open. Pitch, and that one is off the plate. Nowhere to put him. They're trying to take advantage of the bullpen here in the 4th. After the starter was done after 3. Anastasio allowing the 3 runs. Good size lead all the way across. And the pitch, and this one to the backstop. Regan looking for a ball that he can hit hard. Again, the infield is in. Pitch. And that one missed. So they've been careful here with the hitter. Obviously gonna assume you're gonna get a good pitch now as he's down in the count. Pitcher is. Pitch he can look to handle. And he does blast this one out of play. So the runners lead from 1st, 2nd, and 3rd. The infield in, and the pitch. And this one is just tap foul. Braintree looking for another hit. The next hit would be their 10th of the game. And their 10th hit would bring home at least one, if probably not a couple, with the speed of Brooks over at 2nd. And the pitch on the ground and sharply hit to 3rd, but foul. A lot of pitches seen here from the hitter, Regan. Pivotal spot in this game. Brockton trying to keep him. As that one missed off the plate, and now the count has filled. So slowing things down now as the umpire telling the Braintree side to get into the dugout. Opportunity here with a 3-2 count, nowhere to put them. And the pitch, and this one hit hard out towards left center field. That one back towards the wall as it hops off the fence as one run comes across. Here comes the 2nd and 3rd right behind him, and who's going to win the race to the plate is the question. As Braintree with 3 runs pushed across as they clear the bags on a hot shot off the bat of Regan, who sees at least 10 pitches in the at-bat and delivers a bases clearing hit, a triple that opens it up to a 6-0 lead. On a warm afternoon, that ball probably carries well out of here, but temperature's not in that vicinity. As Braintree has their first triple of this game and have broken it wide open. So a 6-0 advantage now for the home team. And trying to keep it going will be Canavan. Lefty-lefty matchup as that one's down and in. So obviously the biggest hit of the game just moments ago from Regan. Braintree was leading 3-0 before that hit. They now lead 6-0 as that one is inside, and Brockton continuing to play with fire as they've put on base runners in every inning. Braintree bats continue to be very good this season. Their one loss coming to Walpole in a one-run game as this one gets away, and now things have completely come unglued as Braintree scores the base runner from third on the wild pitch. 7-0 lead. Feel the air come out of the balloon after that bases clearing triple. Braintree now has their sights set on potentially a slaughter rule type of victory in this game, trying to get up to that 10-run plateau as this one is knocked out of play. This one had the making of being a tight one through the first couple innings, but Braintree obviously able to break through with a couple of big innings. None bigger than the 4-run inning they've had so far here in the 4th inning. One in the 2nd, 2 in the 3rd, 4 so far here in the 4th. As the left-hander is ready, and Canavan with the swing and a miss on a pitch upstairs. Braintree bats have been alive here today, 10 hits. That bases clearing triple from Regan, the 10th hit of this game. And this one blasted back and towards foul ground and out of play. As Canavan again going after a pitch upstairs. He's had trouble laying off that pitch here in the at-bat. Still was able to get a bat on that ball, but obviously that pitch is almost certainly outside of the zone. Big time inning. And a ground ball sharply hit to first. That's a fair ball. Nice play over at first, able to take that one off the line and make the play. And the Brockton defense makes the play this time for the second out here of the frame. That ball hit right on the screws from Canavan, who saw a lot of pitches, did his job. Hard to imagine sometimes seeing a productive out, but in that case, wearing away at the pitcher. Has some more action in the bullpen for Brockton. With the Rooks standing in there, he had the 2-run hit back in the 3rd inning. As that one hangs up top. Bases now are empty here with 2 down. And the lefty-lefty matchup. And the pitch is low. So Braintree's had someone warming the entire inning. So King, who pitched the first 4, probably going to be done. As we head to the 5th. And another pitch downstairs. So they've been very careful here with the cleanup hitter for Braintree, O'Rourke, who in this game is 1 for 2. He had that 2-run hit his last time. And that pitch missed, and now a walk. Time is called. Coach coming out to talk with his pitcher, and we might see a pitching change here with 2 down. In what has been a long half inning. And a pitching change going to occur here in the bottom half of the 4th as Braintree has struck for 4 more and open up a 7-0 lead, as we will return in a moment. Play resuming after the pitching change. 3rd pitcher now used by Brockton this game. As the left-hander in out of the bullpen. 2nd straight lefty we've seen. So Braintree with Gaffney now running for O'Rourke. In a 7-0 game here in the 4th inning. As this one laced to left field, that's going to find its way down, as everybody has hit here in this game. Braintree with the pinch hitter that time, that was Joyce. Joyce hitting in the place of Uhas. Looks like everybody's getting an opportunity here to play for Braintree. Looks like Dever going to see some time. So Juhas, before being pinch hit for, had singled and flied out. And now Joyce, who pinch hit, singled, as Devers pinch hitting in place of Garrity, who was 1 for 2. There are 2 down in this inning. Seems like it's been forever. But Braintree obviously with the big hit, the bases clearing triple. Memorable part of this inning. As that one spins back and made contact with the helmet, as he will find his way on, and the bases have now filled up. So that did not take long for him to reach. As King will continue to bat in the pitcher spot. Sacrificed his first time, singled his last time. Bases are now full as Braintree has a chance to open it up even further. Had a bases clearing triple in this inning and a chance for more bases clearance action. That one dropping foul in third. A very good week for the Braintree baseball team. Looking for their 3rd win of the week. That's the pitch on the way. This one drilled out towards left field. That one continues to carry down towards the line, and that one is tracked down. A great catch, as able to track it down and take away what would have been another bases clearing hit for Braintree. They do have the 4 to push across in this inning and take a commanding 7-0 lead as we head to the 5th. Top of the 5th inning, and the first pitch is upstairs for King. We had a long wait in between innings. Missing low. Braintree again had action in their bullpen that whole inning, so I assume that if there is any trouble here in this inning, Braintree would be ready to go right to the bullpen. But King trying to pitch here into the 5th. And delivers a strike. 6, 7, 8 in the order for Brockton, who has just the 1 hit in this game. They've had 3 base runners. And another strike. And a wild swing and a miss as King fans him here to begin the inning. Struck out Wagner to end last inning. Starts off with a strikeout here to begin this inning. 4 strikeouts now in the outing for King. As Braintree with a 7-0 advantage and a swing and a miss. Bases are empty with 1 down here in the 5th inning. As King with another strike thrown, this one out to left field. And a couple steps in that direction, able to make the play. 2 up, 2 down. So Braintree pitching trying to make quick work here. Not a ton of great contact in this game off the Brockton bats. Obviously a big reason why they've been held without a run so far. You got to give a lot of credit to King, who's been able to finagle around on the edges of the plate. It's all about hitting locations. Righty is ready, and the off-speed drops in there at the knees. Continues to be able to keep the hitters off balance in this game, as the bases are empty now, 2 down here in the top of the 5th. Back to the off-speed pitch. This one back to him on a hop, able to dig it right out, and a 1-2-3 top half of the 5th. Braintree with a 7-0 lead as they will bat in the bottom of the 5th. Bottom half of the 5th inning. Braintree with some more action going out towards their bullpen as we play here in the 5th inning. Braintree with runs in every inning since the first. The left-hander is ready, and the pitch is down. Braintree has won one game here by the slaughter rule this season against Newton North, 10-0 in that victory. As that one hangs up top. 8-9-1 in the Braintree order here in the 5th inning. As Rucky trying to lead things off. He's 0 for 2 in this game and takes a strike. Left-handed action out in the bullpen. And the pitch. This one drilled out to left field. This one carrying, but it does find its way into the glove of the left fielder, who's made a couple of nice catches over the last couple hitters, taking away another extra base hit. Another ball scorched off a Braintree bat. That turns into a long out. Brings up Bossy, who swung at the first pitch, both at bats here in this game. See if he goes after the first one again. The top of the order due up next. And the pitch. Holds off this time and takes a strike. Pitch not in his wheelhouse that time. Base is empty with one down. Bottom half of the 5th inning. Braintree's in command of this ball game, leading 7-0. The Womps have made a handful of substitutions during this game, as that one is off the plate. No change behind the plate, though, as Bossy continues in this game as the primary catcher. And the lefty is ready, and Bossy delivers it out towards the gap in right center, and that one, again, is going to be tracked down. This ball just will not find its way down, everything hanging up in the air. A lot of these swings generally do find the gaps, the way they're hit, but another charge put into a ball that was tracked down. It's about as good as you can hit the baseball off his bat. 1 for 3 now for Bossy as we go back to the top of the order for Brooks. 2 for 3 in the game with a pair of singles. Scored a couple runs, and the pitch in there for a strike. So Brockton looking to retire Braintree 1-2-3 for the first time in this game and hold them off the scoreboard. And Brooks with a pop-up on the infield. Very playable. First baseman in that vicinity to make the catch, and Braintree going very quietly here in the 5th. We head to the 6th, still 7-0 Braintree. Top half of the inning, and the first pitch, and that makes contact with the hitter as he is aboard here to begin the inning. So the number 9 hitter able to get on base with the hit batter. So Crow, who was pinch hitting to begin this inning, hit on the first pitch from King as Braintree continues to have somebody throwing out in the bullpen. And first pitch swing, this one on the hop over to second for 1, back to first. They turn 2 more, and that very quickly erases any sort of opportunity for Brockton again. So King doing a great job inducing very weak contact as Braintree's defense turns their second double play ball of the game, which is pretty rare at the high school level to see 2 double plays turned. But Braintree doing a nice job in this game, both with the bats and with the glove, as it's one over to short and up and over the head into center field. So a couple base runners, but obviously that costly double play changed the way this inning has gone as we play here in the 6th inning. 2-out single from Genatasio, who now stands at first. He's reached twice. He was hit by pitches last time. Braintree's hit 2 batters. As King trying to get through 6 innings, and this one blasted out to center field. Very well hit, but again, that ball just completely dies in the outfield, and both sides have felt that. That was certainly one that had the type of power to go out of the park on a warm afternoon here at Braintree High School, but that one just died on the way. And again, tracking it down in the outfield. Both defenses in the outfield have been exceptional here in this game as Braintree able to get them scoreless again as we head to the bottom of the 6th. Bottom half of the 6th inning as we continue our live stream broadcast here at Braintree Baseball. And first pitch swing, this one drilled out towards left center field off the bat of Regan, who finds his way into the gap again on another hard hit ball. He's digging towards third, and he will pull up at second after a bases clearing triple his last time, finds his way aboard with a leadoff double. Lots of extra bases provided by Regan here to start the season as he is on base now for the 3rd time. Braintree giving everybody an opportunity to hit here today. This is going to be Joyce getting an opportunity to hit in the spot of Canavan. So Joyce, who does the majority of his work with his arm, pitcher, getting an opportunity to bat here in a 7-0 game. And the pitch as that one is up. So both Joyces getting an opportunity to play, Jake and now Luke. As the base runner stands at second with nobody out here in the bottom of the 6th. And the pitch is a strike. Another lefty-lefty matchup as Joyce hammers this one to right field, and that one hooks foul. That one stung off the bat. Braintree's had some really nice swings in this game. I haven't seen a left-handed hitter rope one down that right field line in a while. The right fielder pretty much right on the line down the right field side of the field. And the pitch, and Joyce with a swing and a miss, and chased the pitch off the plate. So Braintree striking out for the first time in this game. As O'Rourke will bat. He's had a nice day at the plate. And this one flared off towards left field and foul. Braintree with another base runner in scoring position at second as the pitch is high. Continued action in relief here from Mann. Third pitcher of the day for Brockton. Braintree has not gone to the bullpen yet. And the pitch is up. And that one hangs up top. Regan at second, and the pitch, and a swing and a miss from O'Rourke, who had a big-time swing at that one. He was looking to drive that one deep. I don't know if anybody's going to find one out of this park here today, the way the ball just has not seemed to carry off the bat. And And that one missed off the plate, and he draws a walk. Second time in as many plate appearances for O'Rourke, able to draw a walk. So Joyce batting again after pinch hitting for Uhas his last time. Taps this one foul. Jake Joyce getting an opportunity here after we saw Luke earlier in the inning. Braintree with 2 aboard. Leadoff double, the strikeout, and a walk. As this one lifted to right field, that's going to find its way in foul ground. Off and out of play. Runners lead from first and second. And the pitch is off the plate. Braintree looking to keep the perfect week going. Win here today would move them to 3-0 on the week. Victory on Sunday and Tuesday. As this one sharply hit to left field, that's going to get down. As Joyce delivers another hit, and Braintree has made it an 8-0 lead on an RBI hit from Joyce. Second hit since entering the ball game for Joyce. This time credited with an RBI. And now Dever, who is hit by a pitch, his only time. Strike taken. 2-1. Braintree trying to get up to that 10-run margin to end this ball game here in the 6th inning. The lefty's ready, and that one is hit hard by Dever, a mile high. And that one going to be tracked down out in the outfield by the left fielder, as that'll be the second out on a ball that was hit a mile high. So it'll take something here from King if this game is to continue. Or at least this inning to continue. Braintree doesn't score, obviously we'd go to the 7th. As King first pitch swing pops it up. And it looks like we're heading to the 7th and final frame as this one caught by the first baseman as Braintree does scrap one more to lead 8-0. But they left the opportunity on the board to close things out. As we head to the 7th, Braintree needs 3 more outs to win this ball game. Of the 7th, Braintree trying to close the door on a shutout. 8-0 lead. First pitch outside. 4, 5, 6 in the order for Brockton. As Braintree into the bullpen for the first time. And a swing and a miss. And the pitch, and a nice pitch down and in. So Walsh into pitch, trying to close out the final 3 outs of this ball game and give Braintree their 5th straight win. And a wild swing and a miss, and he chased that one well off the plate. Fifth strikeout for Braintree pitching here today. 2 outs away now from their 5th win of the season. But as good as a start as you could have hoped for as the pitch missed. Braintree in the midst of a 3-0 week. One more game to play tomorrow as this one's popped back and out of play. So Wagner batting for the third time here today. He struck out and walked. Seen a lot of left-handed pitchers here today. Two of them from Brockton. Braintree with their first southpaw thrown. As the pitch is down and in. Walsh ready, and this one sharply hit towards second base, and that finds its way into the outfield. A one-out single. So Braintree has turned 2 double plays here tonight. It would be a fitting ending to end this ball game on one more. First pitch is high. And the pitch, and that's a swing and a miss. Beautiful day for a ball game. Temperatures in the low 60s at first pitch, slight wind, and that one is down and in. So the runner leads from first with one down here in the top half of the 7th. And a game completely dominated by the home team. As that one's tapped foul. Lefty ready, and a swing and a miss. And 2 down now. Second strikeout since coming in for Walsh. So Walsh has 2 of the 3 outs needed to win this game. And the runner now leads at first with 2 down. Pitch in there for a strike. Walsh continuing to be right over the strike zone. 2 strikeouts and a single in this inning. And he did not go around at that pitch. Did check his swing, but wasn't really all that close to need to check with the base umpire. Another swing and a miss. Not much contact here in the inning off of Walsh, who has a pair of strikeouts in the inning. Looking to strike out the side and finish off the ball game. As Walsh ready, winds and misses low. Wagner leads for first, and the off-speed pitch is just outside. So the game continuing for the time being. So Womps look to close it out. Walsh ready, winds and fires this one to third, and that one is caught to end the ball game. So Braintree with a shutout here today, their second shutout victory of the season, to join the victory over Newton North 10-0. They win here today 8-0, and Braintree has won their 5th in a row, now moving to 5-1 on the season. A complete victory here today, and almost certainly King doing all the work. He got the victory going 6 innings, giving up nothing, and the big hit from Regan, the 3-run triple for Braintree. So Braintree with a solid win up and down on their order, 3 hits from the top of the order, 3 hits from the middle, and Braintree with 10+ hits here today en route to a shutout victory, 8-0. So that'll conclude our coverage and live stream here today of Braintree baseball against Brockton. On behalf of our camera person Christine Patterson, I'm Mike Wassel. We'll see you next time.